Title: My Journey, Losing My Father at 7. When I was 7 years old, my life changed in a way I could never have imagined. My father, the pillar of our family, passed away suddenly. He left behind a grieving wife, 6 children, and an uncertain future. I was too young to fully understand what had happened, but I knew that things were no longer the same. My mother, a strong and kind woman, struggled to hold our family together. She tried her best to provide for us, but life became a constant struggle. At the age of 10, I took it upon myself to help my family. Every morning, I would wake up early and go to school. I loved learning, and I always wanted to become someone important in life. However, as soon as school ended, my day did not. I would walk straight to work, where I would do small jobs to earn whatever money I could. Whether it was carrying heavy loads, cleaning, or running errands, I never complained because I knew my family needed me. Despite my efforts, our situation did not improve much. There were days when we barely had enough food to eat. I remember sitting at the dinner table, pretending that I was not hungry so that my siblings could eat. My mother would often cry silently, but she always tried to stay strong for us. As the financial pressure grew, I had to make a very difficult decision. When I was 12 years old, I stopped going to school. It broke my heart because I loved learning, but I knew my family's survival was more important. I started working full-time. My days were long and tiring, but the thought of my 3 sisters and 3 brothers kept me going. There were moments when I felt hopeless. I would see other children my age playing and going to school while I worked. Sometimes, I would sit alone and cry, wondering why life was so unfair. But I never let those feelings stay for long. I reminded myself that my family depended on me, and I could not afford to give up. As I grew older, I learned new skills and started earning a little more money. I worked harder than ever, and slowly, things began to change. My siblings were able to continue their education because of my sacrifices. My mother, who had always been worried about the future, started to smile again. One day, when I was in my early 20s, I found a job that paid well enough to support my entire family. It was not an easy journey to get there, but I felt proud of myself. I had managed to turn our lives around through hard work, patience, and determination. Now, when I look back at my life, I feel grateful for the struggles I faced. Those challenges taught me the value of perseverance, responsibility, and love. I realized that even in the darkest times, there is always a way forward if you refuse to give up. Today, my siblings are all educated and living happy lives. My mother, who stood by us through everything, is finally at peace. I am no longer the scared boy who lost his father at 7. I am a man who overcame every obstacle life threw at him. Life may not always be fair, but hard work, sacrifice, and love can create a better future. Never lose hope, no matter how difficult the journey may seem.